So Adam Pearce was talking with two referees in the back about a meeting when Chad Gable interrupted him. Gable said he cracked the code and figured it out. Uncle Howdy is Bo Dallas. Gable asked Pearce what they spoke about last week, and Pearce said Dallas was in the building. Gable could talk to him himself. Gable said he would call him out. Gable was eavesdropping a conversation at a gym with Maxine Dupree, Otis, and Gable. And Dupree spoke to Otis and Gable about helping out a friend, and they both agreed. Gable joined the trio and said it sounded like they all came around, and Tozawa said that he didn't know what was happening. Gable said he figured out that Uncle Howdy is Bo Dallas. Dupree said they all knew that already. Gable said he was going to call out Dallas and said he would have his crew by his side just like old times, and Dupree said they weren't talking about Gable. Xavier Woods showed up, and Dupree said they knew Kofi Kingston would be gone for a few weeks. They wanted to team up with him against the Final Testament. And Gable asked if they were serious. Otis got in Gable's face and said they were serious, and Gable said that was pathetic, and he walked away. So they showed footage of the Wyatt Six had a gimmick on the Pat McAfee show. And they left him a tape. So they brought the tape, and the tape is an interview with a Rowan character. Rowan was seated in a chair and said he wasn't going to lie. The last few years have been very hard. He said he used to have a family, and they were unstoppable and inseparable. Rowan said one day the whole world changed, and Rowan got emotional as he spoke about how he lost a bro. He said the person who believed in him more than anyone else in the world was gone. He said it knocked him on his. Rowan said in those situations, you get up, wipe the dust off, and keep moving. But then he started crying. He said just when he thought he had everything going, he lost another brother, too. He said he had no more family or will. And Rowan said he fell down a well and he couldn't get out, nor did he want to get out. And Rowan said he felt catatonic and was numb to the world. And Rowan questioned who would miss him. The person asking the questions passed to Rowan the sheep mask and asked him how it made him feel. The Rowan said it gave him hope. And Rowan said when he was at his lowest, he reached out to me and pulled me up. And Rowan said he saw a hand and accepted it because he knew he needed help. The Rowan said he had a purpose in his life, and the purpose was to help those like him. He said the mask reminded him of that beacon of hope, and Rowan's voice was distorted as they said they would take their broken hearts and make them beautiful. Cole said Rowan was a tortured soul who was sent over the edge of the loss of his brothers, and McAfee said it was his honor to transfer the VHS tape. And Cole said Gable would call out Uncle Howdy later in the show. What did you think of this promo?
It was excellent. And so, you know, the guy's talking from the heart. You know that everybody knows, bro. Everybody in that group is reading socials. They're getting feedback from the people backstage. So far, everybody's giving him thumbs up because it has been thumbs up. And everybody that, you know, when they get their turn, they want to kill it. And this guy killed it, especially because everybody knows as a shoot, those were his boys, and now both of them have passed away. So he got really emotional. And you could feel it, and then the production is great, you know.
Let me make a point. This to me is, you know, you don't want to use tragedy and trying to turn into a storyline just as kind of a rule, but like Harper and what's his name
here fits in because you don't feel like they're exploiting it.
Okay, right, exactly. Here's my perfect point. They're getting so much more out of integrating them into this angle, into their storyline, than what they do on Dynamite, where all they do is like on the anniversary of the guy's death, they have a special show every year. Right. It's just like one show we dedicated to it, but they're actually taking this and it's part of their story. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that I don't know. It's kind of an effective way.
Well, it's a true part.
Right.
You know,
exactly.
They were friends and they both passed away. Right.
So yeah, they're doing it very well here. Right. You know,
they're on fire, bro.
But I'm just still. I guess they're putting a lot of sympathy on these guys because each time they're talking, it's like they've been, they're sick, and like it's kind of
they're
weird
almost like baby faces.
Well, yeah. they are, but I'm not. I don't know if that's. Like, it's like the visual of that group is not a babyface visual. It looks like kind of a bunch of creepy,
we're in 2024, bro.
Right, yeah.
Due to the backstory, they might be baby faces now.
Yeah.
Because people like them. It's a cool gimmick.
Right. Watch your mouth.
Okay.
So Dominic,
like that, don't you?
Yeah. Well, we got to keep the cussing down, so I don't want to get kicked off YouTube. So then Chad Gable comes out in non-wrestling gear and said Gable was actually going to call out Bo Dallas of the Wyatt Six. Right. So Gable stood in the ring and said another display of his seemingly endless intellect. He solved what will go down as the greatest mystery in WWE history. Gable announced that the true identity of Uncle Howdy is Bo Dallas.
Yeah.
The Gable called out Dallas and told him not to make him wait. Then Bo just walks out, no ring entrance or nothing, had regular gear on, and he's immediately attacked by the Creed brothers, who are in coat, not coat, but they were in suits. No ties though. And they were beating him up and giving him a bunch of moves, and Dallas would just sit there and laugh. They kept beating him up, and he would just stop. He would just laugh at him. Then he was in the corner laughing.
Did you see this?
Yeah, and Gable said, "Why are you so? What's so funny?" Then the lighting went down, and the piano music started playing, and then the smoke came out, and there were 3 of them were in the ring waiting for them, and the Wyatt Six walked out. Gable and the Creeds left the ring, and the other Wyatt Six joined Dallas inside the ring, and they had this big pose down, but they posed. Well, I want to know what you thought of this.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a pose down, but I thought it was a beauty pose. I thought it was eerie. It was
shot.
Yeah, beauty shot. It was eerie. I liked it. It was different. I liked it. I definitely thought that when they were beating up, what's this guy's name? Bo Dallas, and he was laughing. It reminded me of the movie The Joker, the one with Joaquin, with Joaquin Phoenix, where they're just beating him up and he's just laughing. Like, I could see them getting that from there. And I'm still interested in the gimmick. I liked it.
I got a little mixed emotions here.
Go ahead.
Because this was one of the problems with the Bray Wyatt stuff, okay? Is that the segment would start and you're anticipating like more happening in it than actually happened. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not into this thing where they come out. There's a long entrance.
Well, I think what's happening,
they just stand there, they just pose, they do a beauty shot. It's like you can't do too many weeks of this, or it's going to get it's going to go flat quick. You know?
Right. You're right about that.
Yeah. So
I'm not there yet, but it could get there yet. It's almost like remember I was telling you about the learning tree, and I was like, bro, if they do this too much, it's going to kind of become a little bit stale. And then this week you could feel it. You know? Right.
You know? So that's been our. What did you think of the show? I thought it was
very good.
Yeah.
I thought it was very good because we had what do you call this? Ripley comes back. We got the Ripley Morgan Mysterio love triangle. We got the Judgment Day stuff, which is great. Which is very good. We've got Priest and Gunther, which they're ratcheting it up, you know, every week. We've got the great Drew McIntyre, bro, in rare form now with Rollins and Pierce and CM Punk. I'm digging the show.
Hang on. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, I thought the show was decent too. So that's been our Raw review.
I thought it was more than decent. Boom. Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.